Hi, this is Toshio, and this is an update video. Perhaps the most important update video I've had in a very long time. This isn't hype, this is kind of like a real thing. I've been thinking about what I've been doing with the channel lately, so I'm not going to mess around too much and tease what I want to explain to you. But I hope you have been enjoying what's been going on the channel lately. I hope you've been watching mouth watching, I hope you're nice and traumatized from that, and I hope you're kind of interested in Six Legends. It's super fun, and I really recommend that one. Both are finishing very soon. Well, math washing's done, and Six Legends will be finishing soon, along with Chicken Please. So those are the main things going on now. But what is coming up with the future? April is traditionally Dragon Month, but also I'm a little bit, I don't know, I have a creative itch. I want to do a thing, and essentially I want to see what's going on. So the big news is I'm thinking of starting to do live streaming. I'm thinking of opening a Twitch. Well, not even thinking about it. I've opened a Twitch channel. I've got a Twitch channel, and I think in April we're going to debut Twitch streaming. It's going to be a new thing. And what does this mean for YouTube? Not much in the short term. So I think for the next few months nothing's really going to change on the channel, and I'm just going to be experimenting with Twitch in the meantime. So that's the big announcement. If you want to click off now, you can. If you don't care about Twitch, then fine. If you do care about Twitch more than YouTube, then maybe this will be interesting to you. So I'm just going to explain my thought process as to why there is this change in what I want to do. Essentially, I've been doing YouTube for how many years now? 7 years? 8 years? I don't even know. I've got 2,000 odd videos on the channel, and you know, I'm not exactly a viral sensation. I do pretty well. It's kind of nice, it's small, it's cozy, and it's kind of fine. But it's kind of nice if after a certain amount of time you kind of want to try and experiment and do a little thing. I haven't lost the passion. I still like interacting. I still like making videos. I still like doing all my usual content creation kind of stuff. But if I make a video and it's an hour long, the editing process is about 2 to 3 hours long when it comes to all the editing, creating artwork, and all that kind of stuff. Whereas if I'm just making 1 or 2 videos a week, and then I'm making, you know, streaming, that kind of thing. If I'm streaming, that means that I don't need to then go back, rewatch all my footage again, and edit it all again. So I can actually have more content for the sake of saving my own burnout for less effort, which sounds like the lazy option, but I've always been the type of person to work harder, not smarter. And I want to be smart, and I don't want to be completely stupid sometimes. So I think this will be good for me. I think I need to switch things up. I want to switch things up. So when you're recording, you're just kind of talking into the void to yourself the whole time. Whereas if I'm doing Switch, I can still talk into the void, but every now and then someone might throw something back, and I've got a little bit more conversation that I can work with. So you already know that I can talk to myself for hours on end. But it will be nice if I can have a little bit more interaction, a direct interaction as well. Not just the odd comment on YouTube, a direct one-to-one, whatever's going on with the community, anything like that. So hopefully this will be of interest to you, which means over to you. What do you want? I've got a few ideas, but I don't want to tell you exactly what I want to do. I've got a few ideas on what I'd like to play, the kinds of things I want to do. I like to do some art streams. I think that might be quite fun, because I do those graphics that I do for a lot of my gameplays. It would be nice if you could see my process, or maybe have some feedback, and maybe make the drawings a little bit more entertaining. But I like to do some art streams. I like to play some games. I think for the time being, in terms of content, I've got about half a year's worth of videos. So I don't think YouTube is going to go anywhere anytime soon. If I go mega viral on YouTube, obviously that's going to be my priority. If I go super popular on Twitch and suddenly becomes a lot more rewarding for me, then obviously I'm going to lean more towards Twitch. But nothing is changing for the time being. Also, because it's Dragon Month, I should have actually mentioned this before. This is probably the news you've actually been waiting for me to say. The words that need to leave my mouth is that more Angels of Scaly Wings is coming. There's a highly requested mod that you've all been asking me to play, and it is the Requiem series. There is a series of 3 mods, and they're all merged into one, and I will be playing that. I've recorded a lot of it, but I'm not even sure I'm halfway through the recording. It's a big mod, and I've edited about 4 videos of that. So if I can have that running in the meantime, in terms of views on my YouTube, I think it's going to look after itself if I've got Angels of Scaly Wings uploading alongside a couple of the other games that I announced in my last channel update video. So we got mouthwashing finished, So we've got more stuff in a similar vein. Kind of spooky, kind of weird, kind of horror stuff. 10 Dead Doves is probably going to be the first one to come. But yeah, so YouTube is going to run in the background. Twitch is going to be happening, but please give me feedback. What kind of games would you like me to play? I think I'm going to focus on short streams for the time being, because I don't know what I'm doing, I will be honest. I've opened it up, I've had a little play, and there's a lot. So we're going to start with a basic setup that looks something like this. So I've got a little PNG tuber that I've set up in the corner of the screen. I can play some games. Hopefully I can keep an eye on the chat. I've got to get my window layouts kind of correct, kind of how I want them. But it's just going to be a whole learning process. It might be the case that I do one stream, I hate everything with every fibre of my being, and I never do it again. But I'd like to give it a fair go. I've thought about doing this for a couple of years, to be honest. This isn't out of the nowhere. This is something I've been thinking about for a while. At least 3 years. So that's, yeah, it might sound like a bit of a sudden change, but it's something I have been thinking about for a bit. But it would be nice if I could just get used to a different kind of thing. It's a completely different vibe to recording, because normally I'm just chatting to myself, focusing on the gameplay. But I've also now got to divide my brain a little bit more and keep half an eye over on the chat window, which is currently covered up because I've got my audio recording instead. But it's fine. It's all new. It's all exciting. Angels with Scaly Wings is still going to be happening. It's still going to be going up on the channel. I think I will prioritise like visual novels and dialogue intensive games for the YouTube, because I make a lot of mistakes when I'm reading out the scripts, that kind of thing. Whereas I think Twitch will be mostly for action games, casual games, games where I don't have to focus 100% on what I'm doing. I can just kind of like play in a normal kind of way. Whereas visual novels, there's not a lot of wiggle room in other things that I can do. I can kind of like focus on the script and there's nothing else to do. It's kind of like pulls me away from interacting with people, and I can just present the game in that way. Whereas if I'm doing live Twitch, if I've got like an action game or something that has a bit more to discuss, because if you're playing like a regular action game, all I'm really doing is saying, oh, I'm going to pick up that item, I'm going to open that box, I'm going to beat up that monster. Whereas if I'm doing live Twitch, there'll be a little bit more going on. But yeah, I'll leave a link in the description. I'm still working on the ins and outs. You can leave a follow if you like, but I have set up a basic scene. So if you want to see like the alert and you want to get a shout out from me in real time, you might want to save your follow until I'm doing a live stream. So when is this happening? So we've spoken, you see I'm avoiding all these dragons. So you see I'm avoiding all the dragons because I want to get around the cutscenes. So we are doing this, I said for Dragon Month, but I think the official debut, I think it's the 30th of March, which is a Sunday. Wow, that guy's got no animation. That's interesting. So there's just this guy's just sliding around like this. Gaia, my Gaia, focus, dude, stop that, it's freaking me out. Okay, so let me just double check my calendar. This is the live stream experience. This is what it's going to be like. I'm going to be so much of a mess, so much of a panic. Yeah, 30th of March. I will be showing you, yeah, I'll be updating you all the stuff. I'll be telling you when that is, more specifically nearer the time in terms of times and that. But yeah, feedback please. What are good days for you? I was thinking I would do one stream on the weekend, another stream on a weekday. Because I kind of like to have, I don't know, I'm in a position where I don't really need money. I don't need to go asking for money kind of thing. But I would quite like to be affiliate for the simple reason that I would like to have emotes. It'd be nice to have some of my like Discord icons that I use on there and have them on the Twitch as well. I think that would be fun. And which I need 50 followers and a whole bunch of other stuff, but we'll see. It's steady steps, but follows would be nice, and interactions and watching will be nice. But yeah, tell me your days which you think is best. I was probably thinking, so we're launching on the Sunday, but then after that perhaps we can have it on Saturdays and Wednesdays, evenly spread, something like that. It's going to be trial and error. I'm going to be trying out a few things. I might try some dragon games, I might try some horror games, I might try some rage games, and just see what works, see what works, suck it in the sea. So a bit of experimentation all throughout April, and then we'll take stock, see what's good. Maybe everybody hates it, including me, and we'll never do it again. Maybe it will take off and it will become more of a focus of my output. So which means, yeah, so maybe YouTube will just be somewhere where I'll put some of my clips. Maybe it'll be something where I just have specific gameplays here. So Angels of Scaly Wings is definitely going to sit here for the time being. I won't be doing that on the Twitch. But you never know. Maybe I'll do some live streams and we can draw some more, I don't know, Remy artwork or something. I don't know, it's all a mystery, it's all up in the air. But please look forward to it, because I'm kind of nervous. I'm sort of scared and excited for it. I just wanna make a thing happen. I just need a shake up. I've been doing YouTube for too long. I want something a bit fresh, because I still want to do stuff, but I want to do something that's new and fresh to me. I should probably go through a door and go to a different level rather than just the hub. Should I just play Spyro? Should I just play this on live stream? Even though I've played it on the regular channel before. Should I play Six Legends again? Because I think that would be quite fun to get your live interactions for that. Also, it would be quite nice for me if I could get 100% achievements. That could be a little thing to do. Oh, it's a flying level. No, I didn't want this. No, I didn't want the flying level. Okay, go back. go. No, don't retry. How do I leave? That's it, out of here. So I could replay some old classics. I could just do short gameplays. So, you know, just do the whole game in one stream and then move on. Or I could have something monstrous. I know a lot of people say Elden Ring. I'm probably not going to play Elden Ring, but would that be like a long gameplay as an example? Just something to really sink our teeth into. We shall see. I think a bit too early to commit to something huge. So maybe some shorter things. I think I've got at least 1 or 2 recent releases that I can show you as well. But we shall see. We shall see. Please be excited. Please look forward to it. I'll try and do what I can. I'm gonna... Yeah, I've got a little PNG tuber at the bottom right here. So that's what we'll be sticking with for now. I can have different ones with different emotions. So I can kind of mess around with it. And if it really takes off, maybe I can get one of those big fancy ones. But I'm not in the market to be commissioning anybody right now. For the minute, I'm just doing my own artwork and my own rigging. And it's very basic and simple. Just for fun. And just to see how we get on. Something new, we shall see. But I hope that this is something that might be of interest to you. We just got to get the time zones right, because you're all dotted everywhere. You've got some people I know who watch my stuff, they're from Australia, some guys from all over Europe, a few of you from like the States, from the Americas. So yeah, we're going to have to work this out. But this is an exciting time, and it's an exciting time for me. But I hope that this is of interest to you. We shall see. And it's all coming soon. And if you don't care, it doesn't matter, because Angels of Scaly Wings is still coming, and we still got more gameplays to come. So yeah, no change on the channel for about 6 months. I've got so many videos just lined up. I can just release slowly while I focus on what's working here. But that is it for now, before I stop repeating myself a little bit too much. And we're done. This is it for now. I hope this is good for you. I hope you enjoyed watching Spyro. It's been a while. And that is it. This is Ushio signing off, and hopefully I will see you next time.